So you've opened Adobe Illustrator and are wondering where to begin. Don't worry, in this video I'll go over the essentials to help you get started and feel comfortable in just 6 minutes. Adobe Illustrator is a professional design software that specialises in creating vector-based graphics, such as logos, icons, illustrations and digital art. But what are vector graphics and why should you care? Vector graphics consist of paths rather than pixels. This means they can be scaled up or down to any size without losing quality, as opposed to raster images, which are made up of small dots known as pixels and become blurry when resized. Vector graphics are ideal for projects that require sharpness and clarity at all sizes, such as company logos, print materials and illustrations. Now let's have a look at the Adobe Illustrator home screen. When you first open Illustrator, you'll see numerous default options, which are predefined document settings that help you get started quickly. You can select presets based on your design needs, such as mobile, print or web. It's also crucial to know the distinction between CMYK and RGB colour modes. CMYK, which stands for cyan, magenta, yellow and key, which is black, and is used in print projects. RGB, which stands for red, green and blue, is used for digital or screen-based projects. Always make sure you set the appropriate colour mode based on where your final design will be used. Once you create or open a document, you'll see the Illustrator workspace. Let's break it down quickly. The white area in the centre is your artboard. This is where you'll create your artwork. On the left, you have the Tools panel, which contains all the tools you'll need for creating and editing graphics. On the right, you'll see panels like Layers, Properties and Colour. These panels allow you to control various parts of the design. The toolbar at the top will vary and change depending on the tool you're using, presenting you with more options. You can also personalise the workspace to suit your needs. Every tool, menu and panel can be moved around or removed. Clicking on the little arrow on each panel or panel group will expand or collapse the panel. You can also navigate to Window in the top menu, then navigate to Workspace and select one of the pre-made alternatives. My favourite to start with is the Essentials Classic. Now let's talk about some of the essential tools to get you started. From within the left toolbar, hover over the toolbar icon to see the tooltip. Illustrator does an excellent job of displaying a tool description, a tool shortcut and a small animation of what the tool does. Click once to choose the tool, or select and hold the mouse button on any icons with a small arrow to reveal a hidden menu with more options to choose from. Select the ellipse tool and drag out an ellipse onto your artboard. With the ellipse selected, which is represented by the blue line around the shape, choose a colour from within the Colours panel. Next, learn how to select shapes and points. There are two types of selection tools. The first one is the selection tool, which is an outlined arrow. This selects entire objects. And then there's the direct selection tool, which is a solid arrow, which allows you to choose and manipulate specific points of a path. Then finally, the pen tool. This is the most powerful tool in Illustrator. With the pen tool, you can draw precise paths and curves, but it has a learning curve. The pen tool deserves its very own video, so if you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments below. To work efficiently in Adobe Illustrator, it's essential to get familiar with a few key panels. Let's go through my top recommendations. First, the Pathfinder panel. This panel allows you to create complex shapes by combining similar ones. You can use options like Unite, minus front, intersect and exclude to merge or cut out shapes in different ways. For example, you can easily create a crescent moon shape by overlapping two circles and using the minus front option. The Pathfinder panel is a powerful tool for building intricate vector artwork quickly. Next, we have the Layers panel. Think of layers like transparent sheets stacked on top of each other. This panel helps you organise your artwork into different layers, allowing you to manage complex projects more easily. You can lock layers to prevent accidental changes, hide layers to declutter your workspace, and create sub-layers for more detailed organisation. Proper use of the Layers panel is crucial for keeping your design process smooth, especially when working with multiple elements. Now let's look at the Alignment panel. This panel helps you align and distribute objects evenly. You can quickly centre an object on the artboard, align multiple objects to the top, bottom, sides, or distribute them evenly across a specific distance. It's a great tool for maintaining precise and professional spacing in your designs. Lastly, the Properties panel provides a context-sensitive view of all the most important settings for the tool you're currently using. It's a quick access panel that changes depending on the object you've selected, giving you options to adjust the stroke, fill, opacity, dimensions and much more without having to navigate through multiple menus. This panel can significantly speed up your workflow by keeping all essential adjustments in one place. These panels might seem a bit overwhelming at first, but as you start using them they'll become second nature and greatly improve the efficiency and creativity in Illustrator. So there you have it. A quick introduction to Adobe Illustrator for beginners. Remember that Illustrator is a versatile program that can be used to create everything from logos and icons to complex illustrations. The more practice, the more confident you'll feel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and explore some of my other videos. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next one.